The Arctic air has made its mark on Moscow, a frigid city doused in snow and ice. And as the temperatures drop, its residents retreat. But there are tens of thousands here with nowhere to go. Members of a Christian charity digging out their shelter after an overnight storm. The sanctuary is an all-weather tent, and by the time we turn up, it's full. No one can agree on the number of homeless people in Moscow. As many as 100,000, say some. But one thing is certain. This tent shuts at 6.
Moscow's not like Britain. It's very harsh. You can go to train stations to warm up, but they tell you to leave. It's tough to survive.
In the queue for warm clothing, they're worrying about how to get through the night. We met a young woman shivering in the cold.
Many people end up freezing to death because they get moved out from warm places. I know many who've died. Me, I'm cold and hungry, as always.
Vera told us she was an orphan, a member of a group of orphans who roam the streets together.
We try to stick together. It is better together because it's less scary. There are always young people, adults and police trying to harass us.
The following evening, we got a call from Vera's friends, Alexei and Boris. They wanted to show us their winter hideout on the outskirts of town. The two men disappeared down a sewer hole in the middle of a wood. Although there was no sign of Vera. It's pitch black down here. These guys only seem to have one torch. And there are these huge heating pipes running through the place. And the men down here seem to sleep on top of them or underneath them. Russian booze, said Alexei. Their concrete cave was warm, but it was filthy, and the air was stale. I asked them why they didn't stay in a government shelter on the outskirts of town. The last time we went there, said Alexei, they told us, if you're not 50 years old, then get out. 50 years old, said Boris. I'm only 30. Our government is, added Alexei, better just to live here. Alexei decided to give us a tour. Then we heard another voice emerging from underneath the pipes. Keep out, Volodya, he said. The man eventually emerged, along with several others, and they started to drink. But where was Vera? Vera's in hospital, said Alexei. She was taken away in the ambulance. I think she's got pneumonia. A place underground, no guarantee of survival. These men unsure if Vera would return. She spent 6 days in hospital, but we haven't been able to find Vera since her release. The city runs an outreach scheme for people like her, but there's not much sympathy. The official in charge told us homelessness is a lifestyle choice. It's not much of a life, however, on Moscow's bitter streets. John Sparks, Sky News, Moscow.